We are here to build, to protect, to support the civilian population. To that end, we must avoid killing it at all costs. We can't help them and kill them at the same time. It just ain't humanly possible. Now,
debuting on May 26 on Netflix, the highly anticipated Brad Pitt starring War Machine is inadvertently a very good argument for the streaming service keeping their original movies from going into wide release. Because if this tepid David Michôd directed film hit the multiplexes, it would be a bomb, despite its gold star star. Based in part on the deceased Michael Hastings' 2012 nonfiction bestseller, The Operators, the wild and terrifying inside story of America's war in Afghanistan, and his 2010 Rolling Stone piece, The Runaway General, about the soon afterwards pink-slipped and loose-lipped General Stanley McChrystal, who along with his close staff slagged then-President Barack Obama and Vice President Joe Biden, I have to give the Michôd-written War Machine credit for showing its best and worst face, at least right from the beginning. Things start off with some John Spencer blues explosion on the soundtrack, and a Scoot McNairy narrated backstory to Pitt's fictional general over top a montage of his deployment to Afghanistan. And, as that much voiceover is usually a telltale sign of a film trying to be fixed in the edit suite, War Machine, after an almost 10-minute introduction, I'm not kidding you, grinds to a murky halt. Much like the nearly 16-year US involvement in the landlocked South Asian Islamic nation itself, our longest war ever. Look, there's lots of strutting here and some funny awkwardness, I'll admit, and I think Pitt is a very solid actor, especially when it comes to satire, and as the successes of his Plan B production company has shown, a very smart producer. But while this fictional retelling of McChrystal's efforts and failings militarily and politically may have looked good on paper, it is a mind-numbing misfire in execution.
Buddy here just announced to the whole of Afghanistan that we are about to abandon it. That's like telling the bad guys all they gotta do is wait out the next 18 months, and then we'll be gone.
and so he just told an auditorium full of young American soldiers the war they've been asked to fight these last 8 years has been nothing more than one great monumental waste of everybody's time.
Just consider this as an example. Besides Pitt, War Machine has a cast with the likes of Tilda Swinton, Griffin Dunne, Topher Grace, Meg Tilly, Atlanta's Lakeith Stanfield, Alan Ruck, and Ben Kingsley as the Afghan president, all of whom show up for what feels like mere seconds and are dramatically underused, as is the lead. In his role as the journalist whose profile bursts open the general and his staff's arrogance and careers, at least for a time, Halt and Catch Fire alum McNairy is wafer thin, and mainly heard and not seen, to be honest. Even with shades of the now deeply investigated former Donald Trump National Security Advisor General Michael Flynn, who was a McChrystal aide and has his fictionalized self portrayed here by Michael Anthony Hall, and a pretty good score by Nick Cave and Warren Ellis, an Obama cameo of sorts actually provides one of the rare occasions of drama in War Machine, as you wonder how they will pull off Pitt's character getting a quick handshake on the tarmac from the now former POTUS before he blows him off and jumps onto Air Force One. Hint, it actually works. Plus, if you can make it that far, there's a very unexpected cameo right at the end, and some more of the glorious John Spencer blues explosion over the end credits. The caveat here being, if you can make it that far into War Machine, or if you find something better to watch on Netflix, which actually shouldn't be that hard.